Hey guys, happy 2016. Hope all of you guys had an awesome new year. Mine was super exciting. On New Year's Eve, I drank a lot of apple sparkling cider, watched the Times Square ball drop from the safety of Vermont, then ate a pie and fell asleep watching Back to the Future. Anyway, in this first video of 2016, we're still going to take a look back at 2015. You know, as we mentioned many times before on this show, water covers more than 71% of the Earth's surface, yet more than 95% of the underwater world remains unexplored. So there could be anything down there. Mermaids, Atlantis, SpongeBob. But the good thing is we are trying to explore that part of our world, and every year more and more of what's hidden underneath the surface is revealed to us. Some finds like gold or silver are obviously valuable. Some help us better understand where we came from, and some we just can't really figure out. So in this video we will cover 7 of the most amazing and mysterious underwater discoveries of 2015. Number 1. 2,500-year-old city may be the fabled city of Tartessos. Most of us know of El Dorado, the mythical city of gold, but there is another mythical city called Tartessos, supposedly once located on the southern coast of the Iberian Peninsula in modern Andalusia, Spain. It's much less well known than El Dorado, but according to ancient authors, the city was full of treasures, and Manuel Cuevas, an entrepreneur and independent researcher, believes he may have found evidence of the legendary civilization under flood sediment and have provided the coordinates to a 5 square mile area of what has been interpreted to be 4 large buildings and a town from at least 2,500 years ago. Other structures such as waterways, port jetties, remains of foundations and walls, and parallel lines and grids suggestive of city streets have also been detected. Researchers believe all these predate the Roman era, and based on the region and timeline were likely the work of Tartessians. Number 2. Stonehenge-like monolith found off the coast of Sicily. In a recent report in the Journal of Archaeological Science, researchers say at least 9,300 years ago, Stone Age hunter-gatherers in a now submerged area accomplished a feat that even most modern humans could not. They apparently cut a 15-ton limestone pillar with precision, drilling holes in it and transported it nearly 300 meters or 984 feet. The mysterious Stonehenge-style pillar is 12 meters or 39 feet long and was discovered 40 meters or 131 feet below the surface in the Mediterranean Sea in the Sicilian Channel between Tunisia and Sicily. Researchers were able to date the pillar by extracting shell fragments from it. The dating showed the pillar has the same composition and age as nearby limestone. Seawater covered the area when the last ice age ended about 9,350 years ago, so the pillar is assumed to have been fashioned at least that long ago. It is not known what the pillar's function was or whether it was part of a large complex. Number 3. Diver finds 10,000-year-old forest. Now, I've never been diving before, but when people go diving in the ocean, probably one of the last things they think they'll find is a forest. But that's exactly what Dawn Watson found. She found an incredible 10,000-year-old prehistoric forest under the North Sea. Watson discovered the remarkable lost forest when she was diving in the North Sea off the coast of Norfolk, England. She found complete oak trees with branches measuring 8 meters long, and researchers believe they have been hidden off the coast of Norfolk since the Ice Age. Scientists now think Watson actually wandered into the remnants of a vast ancient forest that stretched from Great Britain to continental Europe at one time. They think the forest disappeared when ice caps melted and sea levels rose nearly 400 feet. The trees were part of an area known as Doggerland, which formed part of a much bigger area before it was flooded by the North Sea more than 6,000 years ago. It was once so vast that hunter-gatherers who lived in the vicinity could have walked to Germany across its landmass. Some researchers even think Doggerland was the site of a prehistoric Atlantis before it was wiped out by an epic tsunami. Number 4. Huge ancient Greek city found underwater in the Aegean Sea. A massive Bronze Age city was discovered submerged in the Aegean Sea by a team of experts while they were searching for evidence for the oldest village in Europe. According According to their findings, several buildings can be seen amid the expansive ruins which stretched over some 12 acres, or the equivalent of around 10 football fields. The buildings appear to be oval or circular in shape and built in the same style as those known to have been constructed by other Bronze Age civilizations in Greece. More surprisingly, the ruins contain at least 3 horseshoe-shaped foundations attached to the wall line, which are believed to be the remnants of massive defense towers. It's strange because defense structures of this kind have never been found before from this time period in Greece. In addition to these structures, archaeologists found paved surfaces that appear to be streets, as well as a wide array of pottery and stone tools, including obsidian blades, which are incredible because these are blades that are made from a type of volcanic glass that can produce cutting edges many times finer than even the best steel scalpels. Number 5. Ancient civilization found in Lake Aegean. And yes, it is cool. Okay, that's stupid. Anyway, Siberian scientists made a discovery of a 2,500-year-old settlement in up to 23 meters or 75.5 feet of water in Kyrgyzstan. Additionally, they may have happened upon evidence for the theory that an Armenian monastery was on this site in medieval times, in the form of a piece of a large ceramic pot found in the lake with a stamp in Armenian and Syrian scripts. If it is true, the Armenian monastery's presence would show that the remote Lake Aegean could also be the final resting place of Saint Matthew, one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. Number 6. Divers discover underwater graveyard of extinct creatures. Tucked away inside a series of underwater caves for thousands of years, scientists have found an underwater graveyard littered with skeletons of extinct creatures. Divers, anthropologists, and paleontologists found hundreds of bones belonging to extinct elephant birds, turtles, crocodiles, and other exotic species resting at the bed of a cave in Sumana-Pensosa National Park in Madagascar. However, the most exciting discovery was the collection of bones found belonging to giant lemurs that once roamed the earth. The finding could be the largest ever made. Going extinct sometime between 500 to 2,000 years ago, lemurs were the largest of extinct primates, and they were as large as gorillas. Experts are still trying to crack the mystery of how all the animals ended up inside the cave, and what's even more strange is that some of the lemurs appeared to have been defleshed in place. Maybe I've been watching too many Godfather movies, but I kept picturing in my head as I was reading this story a Godfather-esque gathering of ancient creature families to discuss how they were going to divvy up the hunting grounds, and it was actually a setup, and they all got wiped out by maybe, I don't know, the Komodo dragons, and they ate the lemurs in front of everyone to set an example. Number 7. Spanish Galleon with $1.5 billion in treasure located off Colombian coast. Underwater explorers in Colombia found what they believe is the richest shipwreck in the world, the San Jose, a Spanish galleon blown up by the British about 300 years ago, killing most on board and sinking an estimated $1.5 billion worth of valuables. The ship's cargo included gems, jewelry, gold, and silver. The shipwreck was discovered near the port of Cartagena, a city on the Caribbean Sea on the north coast of South America. However, Colombian officials would not disclose the exact location of the San Jose, obviously, and they intend to build a museum to display the treasure. See, that's why I would never want to be a treasure hunter, because even if I did find a massive treasure, how would I move it and sell it before someone either kills me or steals the treasure from me? Like, let's say if I found El Dorado, the city of gold, how would I even move it out of the jungle? I mean, I guess I could move it brick by brick, but that would take forever, and then people would notice that I'm getting gold from somewhere and then kill me. Or I could make it public, go there, film a video, post it online, then the government could come and just take it all from me. And especially if I find treasure like in the movie National Treasure, with that whole big room of ancient scrolls and paintings and stuff, I wouldn't even know how to move that. I'm not Neil Caffrey, I can't sell that stuff. And it could also be cursed. What about you guys? What if you stumbled upon a massive treasure haul? What would you do with it? How would you move it? How would you sell it? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you later.